Cancer. Okay. So the energy coming into this reading is the Moon card, Cancer, and this can be your card, but this does mean someone overthinking, someone in their emotions, and really they need some sort of clarity here. There's a sense of some sort of challenge, some sort of underlying struggle that they are having to try and seek clarity for in some way. Okay, and I feel like this is to do with their emotions. I feel like there's some sort of emotion here that is just making them, their mind race, I feel. Let's see how this pans out. Okay. So we have the Seven of Wands here. So this is someone being quite protective, quite defensive in some way. But what we have to take in mind here is that they are above the other wands, so they do have a higher ground here, and they are able to overcome this situation quite easily. If anything, I'm feeling like they could just walk away, because these wands are on a lower ground to them. They're on this path and they cannot reach this person, so maybe perhaps they could even walk away from these wands. If they wanted to, they could just turn around, but they're standing there and looking at them. And this came out with the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like this is going to change. There is, this is divine timing. This is about that wheel turning, and that will turn regardless. Okay, so this is moving away from a feeling of overthinking, of a feeling of being overwhelmed in some sense or another and having to be a little bit guarded, moving forward to something better. So this is coming full cycle now, and it's acknowledging those lessons, what someone has learned from this situation, and moving forward and being a better person and really growing, because when a cycle ends, that cycle is very important, and it says a lot about a person, and it says a lot about what someone needs to do in order to move forward, and really can build them and help them to grow in some way, right? So yeah, this is coming together now. I feel this is a completion of this, whatever this, whether it was an idea, whether it was an action, whether it was a situation or an emotion, or whatever this was, it's going to be different for everyone. I feel like it's moving forward now. Okay, there's change. Okay, so this is followed by the Four of Wands. So this is stability of some sort. This is about something that someone can feel successful about, something that stands at this time. Okay, and there is more work to be done, but it's taking that step back and realizing the beauty and of what has taken place so far on their journey. And the 1111 is also being in sync, right? Being in sync with their journey, and also it can be love of some sort. It can be that energy as well, but it is actually now changing, and that there is some sort of sense of stability coming out of this, some sense of clarity. But I feel like as well it's being optimistic as well, because I'm focusing on the flowers in this card. So it's about focusing on the good, focusing on the frills, okay, perhaps, and moving away from overthinking and trying to think more positively. Okay, and this came out with the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is about passion, following one's passion, doing what excites them, their desires of some sort, and manifesting something for themselves. Okay. Yeah. But there is more work to be done here, because this Four of Wands is temporary energy. So as well, I'm feeling like this structure, for some reason I'm getting an image, and I feel like for some of you this will make sense. I'm getting an image here of this Four of Wands, and there's a wand being taken out of that four. So you see how it's stable, it's stability. I feel like the Ace of Wands as well is there's some sort of compromise has to be made in order to follow one's passion, in order to have this success and acknowledge this success. But it is passion, so even though there's some sort of compromise, you know, this is for following it something that is very fulfilling, okay? So that it's like that won't matter as much, and that's why, you know, they're focusing on the abundance and the flowers in the card and the frills. That's what I'm getting. I'm just, for some reason I keep seeing frills, and you know, I'm wondering what that would associate with. Okay. Dreams of some sort, perhaps. Okay, so the Ten of Wands came out. So this is about feeling a little burdened, a little bit overwhelmed with the everyday trials and tribulations of life. But you see, they are actually strong enough to hold all of these swords in that journey, and there is some success in being able to do that. It's about, you know, that heaviness of success. You know, once someone is successful, they have all of these responsibilities that they have to take care of, and they want to take care of them all equally, right? So they're holding all of them at once because they don't want to let go of any of them. And I feel like this is this can be a message to approach things from the passion, that beginner's passion, that passion, and that will make the situation feel lighter. So they may still have to carry all of these because these are everyday trials and tribulations. They may have to, I mean, it's part of life, but they can do so in a way that has that passion, right? Because if there is, you know, if this there is a little bit the structure is off in this Four of Wands, right? If there is a wand that is being taken out of this Four of Wands, and perhaps the structure is a little bit off at the moment, they're moving forward, okay? And they're moving forward, and I feel like they're moving forward in a way that gives them passion, that will ensure happiness, okay? So, you know, this is passion, so this is igniting that. So whatever is heavy on their journey is in some ways made lighter, made less heavy, because they have this happiness that they can focus on, this sense of contentment, something that, you know, looking at things from a brighter perspective. Okay. Okay, so is there something... so this is the spread complete. I feel like that's a good message so that someone needed to hear. And now we're going to move forward with something that Cancer should take note of. What does Cancer need to take note of today? This could be something small, this could be something significant, but we would just want a closing message for Cancer to move forward. A lot of hard work, Cancer, that someone is strong enough to move forward with, you know. I mean, with any hard work, someone's going to have to make compromises here and there, but in the end, they are something once followed through with this feeling of, you know, passion, with trying to remain optimistic, you know, with that mindset is really, you know, what can lead people past, you know, help people persevere, right? Is these dreams. Okay. So the energy to take note of today, Cancer, is the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is someone that is supportive, someone that can truly empathize with others, someone that can guide others, who is fair, who is loving, who is supportive. And they have their own kingdom, but they also help other people build their own kingdoms as well. And you see how the water is a little bit busy in the bottom. This is someone that can stand keep quite composed in times that may be quite challenging, okay? And this is someone that can do so in a way which is taking into consideration everyone, that is quite empathetic, which is quite loving, you know. They have the greatest care in mind, okay? So that is to take in mind for today, and however that message resonates. And I'm actually seeing the hat, I'm actually seeing their clothing here and their crown, and I'm seeing here that they are wearing this hat. Like, I don't know why I have the urge to say hat. I'm saying they are wearing this hat. So it's like, you know, when you put your thinking cap on, and you think, okay, there's that metaphor of, oh, put my thinking cap on and I will think, you know, these ideas will pop into my head. I feel like they're doing that. They're putting on this cap now, and it's this cap for emotional. It's saying, okay, I'm going to put my emotionally intelligent hat on. Where can I go with this? How can I move forward in a way that's going to be fulfilling? So yeah, that's what's to take forward, Cancer. Very nice reading. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow.